Hi, everyone. Last week we talked about life insurance marketing is finding your target market, finding your niche. Today, I want to change it up a little bit. It's a little different in the video because I give you guys all this great content. I try to build this great content for you guys, help you give you the skills, the tools, the training to be successful. Well, today I want to challenge you to use the training. Okay, so we talked about finding your target market. We talked about asking questions, getting the client emotionally involved to set the appointments. So today the challenge is real simple. Talk to 5 people in your target market and just ask a few questions about the market, about the problem they have, and what they should do to fix it. And out of those 5, you should get at least 2 or 3 appointments. Simple as that. So work on that today. Work on that this week. Find 5 people you can talk to, whether it's via text message, over the phone, at the supermarket, gas station, wherever you find your prospect, where your prospects congregate, whether it be a church, after the service, of course, different areas, and just have a conversation with them. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, do you have a retirement plan? It's a yes or no question. It opens up a conversation. Well, yeah, I have my 401k through work. Great. How do you feel about that? How's it been performing for you? When you get to retirement, how those taxes going to affect what you can actually spend from your money? What would you like to see happen? Well, if I can show you how to get that, reap that money so you can get it all tax exempt at the end, how much better off would you be? Is it worth something I'm talking about? So that's the challenge. Go talk to 5 people in your target market today or this week. Think about your problem you're trying to help people solve, not about the product or the solution, but what problem you're trying to help them fix. Is it creating tax exempt income or cash flow? Is it helping them pay off their home early, get more final expense coverage for their families, not leave a financial burden for their loved ones, helping the kids get to college? There's so many applications out there we can do with our products and solutions, but we want to focus on helping them solve a problem first. So that's the challenge. Go find 5 prospects in your target market. Ask them a minimum of 5 probing questions. All right. 5, 1 probing, 5 emotional, really get them to understand the problem they face. And when you do that consistently and see how easy it is to do, you'll never stop doing it. See, when I first got in this business, my dad was in sales for quite a few years prior to me, but I couldn't listen to Dad. Dad doesn't know anything, right? So I struggled. And one day we sat down in the parking garage where we had a smoking area for him. He smoked cigarettes back in the day. And he's trained me and this other agent, Alfer, to blank stares, just complete nothing. We're not giving any chance of making this work. And he always told us, if you ask enough questions, you can set a point with anybody. So he did it 5 times that day for us, with people off the elevator. The first 2 weeks, he got still at the blank stares, but the third one, it started to click. Oh, this really works. We went 5 for 5 just by asking a few questions. Retirement plans. Do you have enough life insurance? Going into all these different problems. What would happen if you or your spouse passed tomorrow? How would that affect your wife and kids, or your spouse and children? What would they do? Would they be able to keep the home they're in? How do you feel about that? What would you like to see happen? And so think about that today. Focus on thinking about the questions and just talk to people. When you open conversations, you're going to get more results. If we keep sitting on our hands or waiting for prospects to approach us, we're going to go broke in this business. You have to be proactive in going out and seeking people. And for a lot of us, we can't go and spend a lot, thousands of dollars on marketing or buying tons and thousands of leads. You don't have to in this business. Just go talk to people. When I was younger in the business, I sat in front of a public supermarket and just asked people, how do you feel about your life insurance protection? And open the conversation up. Wasn't the greatest use of my time, greatest use of my abilities, but I made 3 or 4 appointments a day with about 30 or 40 people. I had a gentleman who sat at the flea market He opened a booth at a flea market, Stan the Insurance Man, not the same ones on the internet today. This is the predecessor, the original Stan the Insurance Man. And he would just talk to people about their life insurance from his booth. And he would sell 2 or 3 policies a weekend, every weekend. So think about it. Just accept the challenge. Go out and talk to people. What do you have to lose? What are they going to tell you? No, not interested. Oh, well, move on to the next. But if you start asking the right questions and getting people to really think about how it's going to affect the situation, they're going to take action. They're going to want to know more. So build your USP if you want to use that as your entry point, or just ask a general question. The day Lou did it on the elevator, with people out of the elevator, he was asking, hey, do you have a retirement plan? Flat out, without them knowing anything about us, him, who, what, nothing. By the time he asked the 4 or 5 questions, got them to think about how to fix the situation, they all set appointments with him. We're making this way too hard. All right. So that's the challenge. Accept it or reject it. It's your choice. But if you accept it, you're going to make more sales. If you reject it, you're still going to do the same thing you did, expecting different results. What do you have to lose? All right. Like always, if you have any questions, need any help in this business, see my website up here in the corner here. My numbers are up there. If you need any help, on marketing, on prospecting, on finding new ideas to create more revenue, give me a call. We offer a free 50-minute consultation to anybody who wants to talk. So if you need help, we're here to help you. All right. Thank you guys. Make it a great day.